I give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine. Don't you get it confused? I'ma win again. Yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up?
Welcome back to the Mercer Sports Report. I'm Nakazi Hawkins, and I'm back again to give you all the updates on all things Mercer Sports. This past Saturday, the Good Guys made history by becoming the first team in program history to win an FCS playoff game. A well-balanced offensive attack coupled with a dominant display on the defensive side of the ball helped propel the Bears to a first-round victory over Gardner-Webb. Carter Peavy was every bit of a dual threat in this contest. He completed 16 of his 26 pass attempts for 122 yards through the air and also used his legs to scramble for 84 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Out of the backfield, Al Wooten II and Tyrell Cord took full advantage of all of their touches. Wooten rushed for 66 yards on 17 carries, while Cord averaged over 6 yards per carry as he used his 8 attempts to rack up 53 yards on the ground. Out of Peavy's 16 completions for 122 passing yards, 7 of those passes wound up in the hands of Mr. 3000, Ty James. He averaged a little over 14 yards per catch as he accumulated a total of 100 receiving yards. On the defensive side of the ball, the Bears were swarming the Gardner-Webb ball carriers the entire game. The Bears had a 3-way tie for the leader in tackles after this contest. Tavion McCarthy, Ken Stanley, and Marquez Thomas each ended the game with 9 tackles apiece. Now, the football team wasn't able to go home and spend Thanksgiving at the house with their families the way most students were over the break. To make up for time away from their home and family, the Mercer front line decided to have their own feast in the backfield of Gardner-Webb. The Mercer defense recorded 9 tackles for loss, led by 2.5 from both Marquez Thomas and Solomon Zubaru. Zubaru also recorded 1.5 of the Bears' 3 sacks on the night. All of the constant pressure that the front line created led to Gardner-Webb's offense making mistakes that the secondary took full advantage of. Redshirt freshman Miles Weston had a career game in the biggest game in Mercer history. Weston made sure that the Bulldogs thought there were multiple number 31s on the field as he was able to snag not 1, but 2 of the Bears' 3 interceptions on the evening. As for the 3rd interception, I'll give you exactly 0 seconds to guess who got it. If you guessed Lance Wise Jr., you were correct. The Buck Buchanan Award finalist recorded his 5th interception of the year and helped the Bears close the door on a 17-7 victory that advanced Mercer to the second round of the FCS playoffs. Moving forward, the 17th ranked Bears will be heading to South Dakota to take on number 1 ranked South Dakota State on Saturday, December 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This game will be available for streaming on ESPN+. To stay locked in with the Bears on the gridiron, follow @Mercer Football on Instagram. Over the break, the Mercer men's basketball team was also in action. They split their games down at the Emerald Coast Classic. Despite a loss to Western Michigan, the Bears were able to defeat Tennessee State University in a close one by a score of 60-59. Robbie Carmody was the leading scorer for the Bears with 15 points. He knocked down 5 of his 9 field goal attempts, with all 5 makes coming from behind the 3-point line. Amanzi Gumezi was the leading board man for the Bears with 8. He also recorded 3 blocks. Anthony Bernard, Jacques Quinones, and Caleb Hunter led Mercer in assists with 3 each. Caleb Hunter was also active on the defensive side of the ball with 3 steals. The Bears will be in action again on Friday as they travel to Athens to face the University of Georgia. They'll return to Hawkins Arena the following Wednesday as they host the University of South Alabama at 11 a.m. To stay locked in with the Mercer men's basketball team, follow @Mercer_MBB on Instagram. The Mercer women's basketball team took a trip south to compete in the Savannah Hoops Invitational. After a loss to Bowling Green, the ladies bounced back in a major way with a 73-67 overtime win against Mercer. The Lady Bears had an offensive explosion that saw 4 different players reach double figures in this contest. The Lady Bears' leader in scoring was Brianna Peguero, who scored 19 points on an even 40% shooting from the field. She was also Mercer's leader in steals with 3 in the contest. Ashley Locke was the second leading scorer on the night with 17 points of her own, and Mackenzie Johnson paired her 16 points with a Herculean effort on the glass with 15 rebounds. Deja Williams also cracked double digits with 11 points respectively. Following a loss to Charleston Southern, the Lady Bears will look to get back in the win column as they hit the road to face UNC Charlotte. They'll be back at Hawkins Arena on Saturday, December 2nd, as they host Austin Peay University. For all things regarding the Lady Bears Hoop Squad, follow @Mercer_WBB on Instagram. That's all for this episode of the Mercer Sports Report. As always, I'm Nakazi Hawkins, and I'll see you next time. Go Bears!